Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. And this Ranked Tour event is fixing to get dramatic. Looking forward to see how far up that leaderboard you can move. Hopefully you have a good one out there today. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. Setting up from 145 yards away. Nice work. That was some good golf. Okay, now this from 11 feet. This one seems to be tilting left to right. And your performance on this first hole bodes well for the rest of your round. We're starting out under par. I like seeing that. All right, second hole, par 4. Let's go. Oh, man, you really got a hold of that. This one's about 100 yards from the pin. And with this approach, you got to be careful with that downslope around the pin. This one could get away from you. Oh, it's heading for the green here. Here we go. Drop this one for birdie. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. And after that hole, you'll go down to 2 under. Teeing up on hole number 3. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. Taking driver off the fairway, are you? Setting up in the bunker. And hopefully you get a good look at this next putt. Well played out of that bunker, though. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. Yes, that's what I want to see. And 3 under par for the day. All right, setting your shot up now on a par 3 for this 4th hole. Look at you go. Well done. That's in there. It's your 4th birdie of the day. Have a good drive here. Par 4, 5th hole. That swing was to die for. Look at you go here. Nice shot. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. Our leader is 3 strokes above the field right now. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. That'll do nicely. And that's another green in regulation. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. Good work out there. That's birdie number 6 today. And now the 7th hole, we got a par 5. Tee shots looking fairway bound. And from here, we're looking at about 230 yards or so. This might end up in some trouble. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. Oh, just missed the old chip there. This putt's about 5 feet. Wonderful work out there so far. That's your 7th birdie on the day. Okay, we got a par 3 8th hole. That's a safe shot. You could get down to 8 under par for the day if you sink this. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Nice. That's going to do for the birdie. 1-stroke lead for our leader today. And teeing off now in a long par 4. This one's looking okay off the tee. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Okay, we're on the green. And from 25 feet out. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. So far, so good. It's still tracking. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And after that one, you're sitting 7 strokes back from our leader. Teeing it up now on the 10th. Good little shot there. All right, if we can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. And after that one, 10 under. Now we head to the 11th. We have a par 3 ahead of us. Approach shot worked out just fine. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, it's going right by. Here we go, par putt. Let's do it. And everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead. And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4. Would you look at the distance on this? And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. Yeah, we'll have that. This one's a 10-foot putt. And I think this one's going left to right. Going towards that hole. Nicely played. 11 under par currently. 13th hole coming up. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. And the person in first place has a 4-stroke lead at the moment. All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 5. Let's do it. Yep, that's going to do. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. All right, no big deal. Eagle putt upcoming. I got faith in you. Oh, yeah. Starting this one way out to the right. Hey, I'll take that from that distance. Okay, tapping in for birdie. Good job. Okay, 7 strokes off the lead after that hole. And now the 15th hole. This one is a par 4. And this one's about 125 yards out. And that green slopes away from you, so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. 6 feet to go here. And 14 under is your score. Here we go on hole number 16. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Left, heading left. Okay, out of the green side rough. Let's do this. Oh, brutal. This one's a short 3-foot putt. And as we check the board, it is a 5-stroke lead for the person in first. Silky swing. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Nice chip, fantastic. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. Okay, on to the par 4 18th. Good job. And 200 yards or so to the pin. No, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? And this for a final score of 56. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. And that putt will drop, and you've managed to finish your round with a birdie. Okay, we're done here. 14 under is your final score for the day. All right, that will do it. Hopefully, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye. Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. And today we find ourselves at the Atlantic Beach Country Club. A fine course, and I'm hoping for some fine play to match. All right, let's go. All right, first drive is away. Have a good round. Second shot here on the first. Decent approach there. And about 14 feet to go. This putt's good so far. That'll do. Okay, 1 under par on your round. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Beautiful swing. And second shot here on the second hole. That should do nicely. And this putt's about 18 feet away. And this one's going left to right pretty hard. Come on, get in there. This one's for par. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. We have got a par 3 in front of us for the third hole. Let's knock it close. There we go. Great contact. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big one. Ooh. All right, this one for par. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. And let's see how things go here on the fourth. Yes, that's a good swing. I'm okay with that. And from 22 feet out. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Looks like you got a line on this. Still going. All right, let's get to the next. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. And a heads up. We got a headwind to deal with. Beautiful swing. Nice approach. Good stuff. Here's a 17-foot putt. You got a downhill putt here. It's breaking to the left. Oh, man. All right, give this a tap. Our leader is currently 1 stroke above the rest. And this one is a par 5 for the 6th. I like that. Okay, setting up around 250 yards or so. This is what our third shot's looking like. Oh, man. Good chip. This one's from around 9 feet. I think this one's going left to right. That was amazing. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. Okay, we've got a par 5 for the 7th. Great drive. That was some power. Here we go. 225 yards or so away. Ooh, this could go. This could go. Oh my, the chip goes down, and that's going to be for eagle. And after that hole, you're going down to 4 under par. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. There we go. Nice contact on that one. Doing all right, hitting those greens today. Well done. And here you go. This for the birdie. And as we look at the leaderboard, the current leader is leading by a stroke. Nicely done. Here's our second shot on the 9th. Nice shot. That'll do. And here's an 18-footer. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard too. This one's looking decent. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. And the back 9 of this course starts with a par 5. Okay, looking good. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. Oh my, splash. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Well, this one's looking good so far. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And we have a 1-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. Second shot here on the 11th. Nice. That was the club. Here we go. This one for birdie. This putt's tracking. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. 7 under par after that hole. Okay, par 3 here on the 12th. Chip slides by the hole. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. This one's breaking left to right. Our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. Here we go now on the 13th. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. This approach is leaning a bit to the right. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. Going downhill right to left here. Well, this one's looking okay. Still on line. Oh, come on. Oh, yes. That'll go down. Nicely done. And you're 8 under par currently. And the 14th hole is upon us. Let's have a good drive here. This is a par 4. I think we're going to be in the fairway with this one. And that'll do. Grab your putter. Here we have a 17-foot putt. This putt looks like it's going uphill to the right. Oh, yeah. Second consecutive birdie. I like the way this is going. And we've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, almost. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. All right, that putt'll go. And our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Yep, that was a good swing. Well done. We've got about 115 yards to the pin. Come on, kick left. All right, nice approach on that one. Here we go. This one for birdie. So good. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. And this is a short par 4 we're taking a hack out of right now. Look at this. Drive in the green, and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. All right, and you have left yourself an extremely long putt. Best of luck. Starting this one way to the right. Oh, I feel for you. That eagle would have been sensational. And you're currently sitting at 11 under. And now to 18. This one's a par 5. It's tidy. All right, setting up now at about 200 yards away. Okay, third shot. All right, we'll take that. This one's a 3-foot putt. And that's a nice little way to end your round, dropping that putt for the bird. And as this one comes to an end, 12 under par for you. Good job. And that's gonna do it for us here today. Thank you so much for the round of golf. I had fun. Hopefully you did. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. It is my great, distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm gonna leave it there. All right, let's get fired up. We gotta compete out there today. This is a Hello there. My name's John McCarthy. And first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. As we kick things off, we're staring down the barrel of a par 4 first hole. Let's start this round with a bang. Put that one out there in the fairway. Oh, wonderfully struck. Okay, and that'll roll into the second cut. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. That's safe. Good luck on this one. We've got 16 feet. I think this one will go left to right. Oh, brutal. I believe this is for your par. And after that one, even par is your score. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole. Look at you, just absolutely hammering that. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. Oh no, not great. And we're ending this hole with a bit of a tap. Now we will tee up on the third hole. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. Okay, let's see what the scorecard looks like. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. Okay, we have a par 3 as we head to the fourth. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Oh, almost got that chip to go. Okay, 4 feet to go. And you're at even par currently. In this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, setting up here with an elevated green ahead. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. Here we go. Drop this and save that par. Oof. And now this from 4 feet. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. All right, par 4 for us on the 6th hole. Okay, there you go. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. Good one. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. There's a way to bounce back. Birdie on this one after bogeying the last. I like it. And the 7th hole is a par 3. Nicely done. Had the right club there. And this putt for the birdie. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. And this is the 8th hole. We got a par 5. Oh, and you got all of that one. And from here, it's looking like about 230 yards. A little bit to the right on the approach here. This one's your 3rd. This one's 8 feet away. And you're 1 under for the day. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Yeah, that'll play. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. This one might be a bit too much. Nice. For the birdie. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. All right, 10th hole now coming at you. Tee shot's looking decent. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. This one's going right. All right, let's go. This to save par. And down it goes. Good little putt there. And you're 2 under par for the round. And the 11th is a par 3. Safely on the green. Here's a 20-foot putt. This one's leaning tiny little bit to the left. Ooh, almost. All right, you got this left over for par. And currently sitting at 2 under par. And the wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. What happened there? Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Okay, and this is, I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. Way far away from the cup. Let's try to get this close. Oh, look at this thing. And that's not a bad effort. All right, here we go. Double bogey. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 3. Not the cleanest swing, but that's all right. And now this from 5 feet. Okay, even par at the moment. And here comes hole number 14 at us. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. And just sheer terror coming off the club face there. Powerful drive. Setting up here from above the green. Ouch, into the water. And setting up around 215 yards out. Ah, into the water. Okay, this is your 6th shot on this one. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. All right, here's a 22-footer. Going up the hill and to the left. Oh, that's too bad. And for quad bogey. Okay, 3 over par for you. And on to the 16th. Par 4 for this one. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Ooh. 12 feet to go. Starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the left. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. And that's 4 over for you. And you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. That's not going to work, is it? And here's our second shot on the 17th. Well, missed the green there on that one. Oof, right by with the chip. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. And that putt of yours will drop on in there for the par. And right now, you sit at 4 over par. Okay, now on to the par 4, 18th hole. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drive. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Not sure. This one could roll into the rough, though. Ooh, I didn't love seeing that. And a 4-foot putt. And the bogey putt drops. A little bit of a sour note to end on today, but you had fun, right? Okay, as we head our separate ways, that's 5 over par for you.